Yeah, I can hear you with the headphones. Cheers, Mike. Welcome, hockey lovers. We're in for a rematch of this morning's game. Well, perhaps we're not. Is that right for this game? It's Queensland versus South Australia? Okay, I was wrong about the game. It's Queensland versus South Australia. And they're away. Sarah winning the strike with a pass over and back to the defender, Maddie. Queensland coming away with the puck and driving up against the wall. Got the South Australian defenders there, Maddie and Queensland have managed to bring it across the top of the D. Got a call on the play. Queensland's free from the top. See all the South Australians get to the bottom. And we can't see where the puck is. No, false start. Here they go again. Push off the wall by Azali, making a charge at the attacker. She missed her. They've made their way through. It looks like they've got it into the tray. Early goal for Queensland. No goal. Violation by the Queenslanders. Lucky break for South Australia. Queensland pulling back, waiting for the South Australians to take the puck. You can see them progressing off into the Merc. Advantage is being played. South Australia making good progress down the pool. A strong charge by Sarah. On to Ellie, but stopped by the defender. South Australia in a good position here. Kata pushing it off the wall in towards Sarah. Fellow Australian team members taken to the safety of the corner by the Queensland defender. We've got a call on the play. Gloving against Queensland. South Australia's free. So South Australia for give them the chance to break the ice in this game. They're certainly not the favourites. Queensland has won by a considerable margin last time they met. South Australia coming in from the 45, pushing hard, stopped by the Queenslander. South Australia's defender pulling her up, but there was a violation. Obstruction by Queensland earlier on. So South Australia with another chance, this time from the top of the D. You can see the ref there signalling the line which the Queenslanders have to be behind. And a strong push from Emily. Driving it straight into the pack. A lot of bodies on the bottom. Good work by Nina Harris to take the puck from the defender. Queensland to derive her of it. And it's back in South Australia's control. Two players against one. They're pushing towards the goals. Advantage is being played and a goal. I can hear some ecstatic screams from the South Australians. Good team play there. And I couldn't tell you yet who scored the goal. I'm waiting for my roving one-armed reporter, Mike. Some very excited South Australians there. There's the puck. Fast stick by the Queenslander. Ooh. moving towards the safety of the wall. And then back into the middle, opening the South Australians up with a good flick and chase. Queensland defender there. Puck against the wall. A lot of people coming to the surface. If my Queensland's free. Push out again by Azalea at the attacker. Very contested. We lost the camera at the crucial moments. We've got obstruction by the Queenslander, South Australia's puck. South Australia with the free. See Queensland getting to the bottom and the South Australian forwards there. We've got Ellie taking the puck to the wall. Backed up by Azalea on her as her strike. You can see the Queenslander there cycling her hands to keep her position on the bottom. The female players float a little more than the male players. You'll find that they need to be a little more dynamic to keep themselves on the bottom. Push to the back wall. Frantic sub by the South Australian. This may well be their last game, so they won't leave anything in the tank. Nina coming on as the off half. Managed to stop the puck there, I think. And it's out into Ellie's safe hands. Safe stick. She drives it up the wall, away from the goals. South Australia making a little bit of progress up the wall. You can see them progressing past us. There goes Sarah. And Nina coming down as the on half. We've got advantage being called. Nina going to the surface. Kata coming in to replace her. Good cycling by the backs. South Australia's making some genuine progress into the Queensland's defensive end. They flicked it to the safety of the corner. Retrieved by one of the Queensland forwards by the looks. Held up by the South Australians. You can see Kay there as the off half. Covering the back court. Kay seeing the Queenslanders escape. One does, and she stops her nicely. Great defence by Kay. Coming back to the middle. Oh, and stopped by the South Australians. Can be a bit dangerous to play around the puck in the middle of the pool. Queensland managing to get away with it though and drive it down into South Australia's end. We've got Kata there playing defence. We've got a call on the play. So Queensland's free. Couldn't tell you what the call was. Enthusiastic defence perhaps by Kata. South Australians lining up on the back wall, dropping to the bottom. You see the forwards using the wall to spring off. Oh, they've pushed in hard. I reckon that's in the tray. That is in the tray. It's a goal. Brings it to 1-1. It's a timeout for South Australia. Okay, we've got a minute timeout. Each half is 15 minutes. You can't. I can't actually see the. Okay, it's not true. I can see the time, but my eyes can't focus it. You get 15 minutes a half, and each team gets a timeout. Clock stops for the timeout if there's penalties, etc. right, this is pool one. It's their last game of the day. Tomorrow is all finals. This is a seeding game. And all the players into the game. Queensland coming away with it. Getting a little distracted by the... we've got a call. Oh, we got an unsportsmanlike. No, my roving reporter's unable to tell me what sort of call that was, but it was by Queensland. No one's been pulled out of the pool. South Australia's free. Katter, I think it was, taking it in and passing it to her right half. They're working it down the safety of the wall. The wall that you can see on the opposite side there is the pool wall, so full height to the surface. The wall that our cameras are looking over when our cameras are working. Oh, yes, it is working. South Australia making a bit of progress. We've lost all our cameras. That's all I've got. Oh, no. Stuff's certainly happening, but not in view. Oh, camera's trying to catch up. There was a lot of frenetic activity there. We've got a... We've got a penalty. So, in that frenzied little bit of activity that you saw sped up then, or I presume you saw sped up then, there was an obstruction by the Queenslanders when it was a near imminent goal. This means there's a penalty. Penalty is a 2-on-1. The attacking side should have the advantage. The defenders has to... Oh, not allowed to... Oh, come on, give me that. Here we go. We got it back. Oh, that was a very fast attack. There's advantage called. I can't see what's going on. And we've got a goal. Well, if we're going to miss seeing anything, at least there's a goal at the end. Fantastic play by the two South Australians. It was good defence by the Queenslander. She looked like she nearly stopped them there. She had it for a sec. I don't know who the goal scorer was. I'd be pretty sure that Sarah was one of the two attackers. I don't know who the other was. That brings the score to 2-1. South Australia managing to keep up the momentum. Sarah to first to the puck. Still making progress. She's got some good backup there, but stopped by the defender. See Emily is the off half, streaking across to cover the break. But we've got a call on the play for chopping. And it was chopping by Queensland, so it's South Australia's puck. Players coming down to the bottom for the free. Puck being pushed in by numbers. Good work by the defender there, bringing the South Australian defender, bringing the puck back into play. Now Queensland making a break. No, stopped by Katter. Across to Nina as the half. Queensland's managing to get to her and slow her down. Recovered by Katter. Quick substitutions by the South Australian during that call. It's an equal puck. There was a miss call by the refs. Equal puck. They line up opposite. Oh, okay. We've got timeout white, Queensland. It's and they'll come back to an equal puck. Equal puck means the puck will be on the bottom. Each side lines up opposite it, and on the buzzer, it's a race to the puck. Sarah's particularly good at these. She'll tell you that she's not very fast, but I don't think you find that's the case at all. She's certainly good at getting to the bottom and getting to the puck. Nice shot of some feet. South Australia on the right, Queensland on the left. South Australia dark, Queensland white. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Not making a liar out of me. Won the puck. Queensland's coming away with it though. It's very much a team game, hockey. Where's my camera? There it is.
Yep, I'll take over. No worries. So you've got me again. So all I can see is the rep.
South Australia driving it to the safety of the corner, managing to deflect it away from the tray. You can see the defenders cycling, or I can see the defenders cycling there. They'll be the three defenders will take turns on the back wall at covering the puck. Okay, so we've got a chopping. Sarah has caused the offence and she's been set out. She's got 2 minutes in the sin bin. Leaves South Australia with only 5 players. They'll have 2 forwards and 3 backs on. And Queensland will be looking to capitalise on them being short, and they've done that very quickly. Yep, and the goal's been called. Brings the scores level. We must be coming fairly close to the end of this first half. There's players lining up on the wall. You can see they bring it off the wall for the strike. Not so much the defenders, they make a leisurely way to the front, but the forwards going as hard as they can at the park. Great push by the South Australian there. I think that might have been Eleanor.
There's a big time out at the moment while the New South girls set up the play and the big girls probably get some fresh starts.
Looks like Eleanor isn't wearing her armband this game, so it's a bit harder to pick her out. Players up against the back wall, side wall, sorry. So I was saying earlier, the front, back, and that side are all the pool walls, and then the wall that we are looking over with our camera here is a 500mm high steel wall that's suction cupped to the bottom and covered in rubber for safety. Players aren't allowed to grab the top of the wall, but they can push off on the side of the wall. The aforementioned wall featuring a lot at the moment. Players making their way up it. Queensland managing to progress into South Australia's half. South Australia doing well with Sarah's back in with only 5. Now they've got 6 players. A rush there by the off half Maddie to cover the switch, which she did very well. Puck being taken now by the South Australians up the wall. Up our wall, there goes Sarah. She's obviously back on. Some Queenslanders. Sorry to Queensland. I'm unable to pick the players by numbers. It's by bathers and fin colour and snorkels and any other markings I'm familiar with. Ooh, looks like there's a little chat there from the captain of South Australia with the umpire. Really, the only person talking to the ref should be the umpire, should be the captain, and even then, there we go. We can see it going on. Somewhat animated.
The green fins, there she is. She's from Wollongong. Awesome player, playing as fullback.
I'm sure that she's just congratulating him on good work and
Good work there.
being a fair and just judge of the game. South Australia's free at the top.
And you see Romy and Chucky coming. They
No.
moved it up. Now
We
it's
seem to have a lot of players there.
New South Gold Tray, I think.
I can't spot the Queenslanders anywhere in the pool. They've
Now we can actually see.
disappeared off all the cameras. There weren't any flashing lights or anything, so I presume they haven't been abducted. They must be in their substitution area. Yep, that is where they appear to be. The refs are having a little chinwag in the middle.
Looks like there's another call made. What's the call?
And I presume we've got the end of half.
Was it stick infringement potentially? They didn't signal it?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay, oh no, there we're back.
yeah.
It's,
Alright.
cameras are flashing on and off like the disco lights at the moment.
Two different cameras.
Hopefully that's
We've lost two
just them
cameras.
thinking hard.
Down to one camera.
I'm going to imagine
Hopefully they'll
that this is the half time, and I'm going to quickly run you through the players.
And they just crooked, someone's kicked the camera. You don't want to risk moving it?
I've got the South Australians here, so I'll run through them first. Sarah, number 12, captain. Catalina, vice captain, 13. Eleanor, number 2. Ingvild, number 4, no longer her birthday. Azalea, number 6. Ellie, number 8. Emily, number 9. Nina, 19. Kay, 40. And Madison is 61. Here we have the Queenslanders back and ready to go. Next time out, I'll run you through the names of those players. Sorry that I'm not bringing you the goal scorers. It's communications is quite difficult. I'm actually locked in the soundproof booth with only a slight view of the pool. And they're away. Sarah taking the strike, proceeding. She does like a bit of a blitzkrieg, just to charge up the pool. Well backed up by the South Australian wings. Kata there, bringing it forward into Sarah's very effective control. Stopped by the Queensland defender. And taken to the wall. Oh, got a little frenzy going on. Puck up against the wall near Queensland's corner. You can see the players cycling. Well, when we've got the camera, you can. Judging by the way that it speeds up when the camera comes back online after it's been off, it's been buffering or something along those lines. There we go. Queensland's managed to get away with the puck, but being chased vigorously by Emily, and it looks like she got control of it. Oh, come on. Back up against the wall, just we've got advantage being called. Obstruction against Queensland. Looks like one of the Queensland players was attempting to push up from underneath a South Australia player. So it's South Australia's puck, pretty much in Queensland's 45. It's a good position to try and score for the South Australians. This is a Queenslanders will be desperately defending this. Got the off half, or we did have the off half in view there, covering it. Pushed across the top by the South Australians, but stopped by the Queenslanders. They've managed to glean the puck from the South Australia there and push it to the safety of the wall. Back in control of the South Australians. They've got it up against the wall. It's now in a tussle. A lot of very fast frenzied activity there. You can see the players cycling through. There goes Azalea with her stripes. That white mask's easy to pick out. We had Ingvild there, the ex-birthday girl, and Kata pushing her way through. A lot of physical authority to Kata's game. There we have Maddie coming down to assist. They've managed to get through. And then redirected again. And it really is to and fro here. Sarah is the strike, sitting just off the shoulder of the wing, exactly where she tells people that they should be.
5 seconds to go.
Ingvild, I believe, is the off half. Oh, Queensland's got away with it. Switching it, stopped again, I think, by Emily. And she's pushed it to the safety of the opposing wall.
Now you can see they're cycling through. It looks like Vic's having a little tackle there and they're heading towards the wall.
Bit of a bit of to and fro. You can see a curl there. We got a call.
That's all we can see.
Stick infringement. South Australia's park.
New South Wales are getting pushed back.
See the Queenslanders moving back.
Some infringement.
Not sure whether I've mentioned it this game, but there's 3 umpires in the water.
Their players
Is Kata taking the puck?
to the wall.
Little swerve around the defender. Nina streaking out as the as the back and out of, well, no, onto a camera that's not working. The defenders. Good work by the off half Emily there, pulling the play up.
Good job. This is our first nationals. And you can see
Queensland
Nina
making a
was
break for it.
She was the Chinese with the yellow
Got-
and red fins that just flew past.
Desperate defence by Emily.
New South Wales.
Flick and chase,
Player, very strong.
getting it out of trouble, getting it away from the tray.
Looks like there was another ref call. You can see the ref about to set up the puck. And it is probably
Looks like it's been pushed to the safety, the safety of South Australia's corner.
Victoria.
Nope, it's been taken out. Queensland making some progress.
So now it looks
That's where the off half has to earn their money.
move towards the centre of the goal tray so that they can score. Vic's circle
Call on the play.
New South's done a good job to clear it, so they've moved it over to the far wall. And
Queensland's free at the 45. Top of the D, 45 on the D.
it's very hard to see over there on that wall. Belty, I'm going to play over here so we can see it. Because you really think that.
Oh, come on. There we go. Camera back. A little bit of delay in play. I can't
Yes, they are. Oh, and they
can't see what's going on there. I don't believe they've got a timeout.
Yep, looks like they no.
Come on.
So I think there was a ref call. Advantage Victoria. So it was against New South Wales.
Yep, perhaps it is. Okay, let's see if I can get through the Queensland players.
Against their trade. Should we take the puck? Yes, advantage to Victoria.
No, we're in play.
Yes, okay, now ready? The play's on. And they're going, everyone's on the bottom and you can see Ronnie just took it and it could potentially be a goal.
Oh, everyone's on the bottom. Puck's in play. There she goes. Driven in by the Queensland defender.
Again. So they're going to set up. It might have been breaking. It could have been anything. We're going to see the call from
I'm assuming these are technical glitches and not some form of censorship.
and down they go. New South Wales really defend here. They're very close to practical.
But whatever happened there will
And it looks like they've taken it to that corner. And it's going to be very hard to see.
never be able to find out. Okay. There we go. South Australia came away with the puck somehow and they're off down the pool.
Although I did see green fins in there. which means
Queensland in
she's
defence. Queensland attacker taking it off the South Australian defender. And they've made a bit of progress, but they're once again stopped by South Australia. Queensland driving it around the top of the D, but no. Gloving. So it'll be South Australia's. Obviously, they caused an offence in taking the puck off the South Australian. You're only allowed to use the stick to make contact with the puck. In your enthusiasm, it can be difficult to avoid getting your hand in there. Good drive by South Australia, by that South Australian player in particular. Cool, but taken by the Queenslander. We've got advantage on the play. Desperate swim after her. More defenders trying to get down. Good chase by Azalea as an attacker. That's what you need. You need everyone in defence.
Okay, so there's advantage puck to New South Wales. Oh no, looks like advantage to Victoria. Victoria, yeah. Advantage to Victoria. So
Puck worked into the corner, giving a little bit of break to the South Australian defence.
Taking it to the far wall again. Probably a bit to safety.
You can see again that Azalea as the off wing. Is placing herself in a position to stop that cross. Kata taking the puck and, well, flicking it out of there, but Queensland managed to get to it. Puck was loose. Someone's got to it. Yeah, there was advantage, and we've got a call on the play. Obstruction against Queensland, so South Australia's puck. South Australians streaking off to for a substitution.
A bit of rolling action happening up the wall, so hopefully we'll drive it out. Kara just went in. So
And Queensland too, bring some fresh players on. South Australia away with the puck. Flick in from the defender towards the South Australian attackers. Some lovely sunlight playing on the bottom of the pool there. Very pretty. We got a stick infringement against Queensland. It'll be South Australia's puck.
yeah, it's on the far wall.
Up against the far wall, and the defender has pushed it towards the wall and
Amy from Wollongong is watching all the
in
games.
towards the South Australian attackers. South Australia making some progress with it. No, stopped by a Queenslander.
Elka and Shanae.
Great defence by Azalea, but a little bit too
So it looks like we're going to have a substitution.
too deft by the Queenslander for her to stop it.
So we might be able to drive it towards the other goal tray.
South Australia defender there looked like they came away with it and have driven it to the
New
wall.
South players are from all over the state.
We got Emily here at the back,
From Central Coast. And
covering the
Did you just cut me off?
covering the goals. Oh,
Fiona comes from Canberra.
Kay has just gone in and gone as the off half. Looks like Emily moved into being the fullback.
You're allowed to talk about the players, but don't blatantly only support one team.
Oh, no, of
You're
course.
allowed to
You're
talk.
allowed to talk
You're
about
allowed
it.
to do that.
It's pretty obvious if they know that I'm on that team.
Queensland coming away with the puck. So they've managed to get it free. No. South Australia managed to get it back to the wall again. There we go.
That's my kid.
South Australian forwards pushing it up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, bye.
Frenzied activity by both teams. Queensland coming away with it, making a break across the middle of the pool. And then Oh, nice stop by the defender. We got a call. Perhaps it wasn't a nice stop by... Oh, yes, it was. We've got an obstruction against Queensland. Another great piece of defence by Emily. She's very strong. We got Maddie closest to us and Kay as the off half. We've got a timeout by Queensland. Yep. Everyone in a huddle. And number 10 there looks like she's cold. That'll be Hannah. All right. Queensland names we have. Number 1 is Catherine. She's the captain. 5 is Dinah. Mel, number 2. Jessica, number 7. Alana, number 11. Best, number 6. Sandra, number 9. Ingrid, number 3. Lynn, number 4. Sarah, number 8. The aforementioned cold Hannah, number 10. And Sienna, the vice captain, number 12. They're away. That's quite a few, isn't it? And Queensland with the puck, taking it to the opposite wall. Ball being played against the wall. Queensland coming away with it, driving it up the middle. Frantic defence by the South Australians. South Australian managing to deprive them of the puck at the top of the D. And again, Emily pursued by Ellie there. Kata this time in the back. We've got a call on the play. Call is against Queensland. It was obstruction. And they've got a minute penalty. Okay, so we got 2-2. And they're away. So scores are tied.
No, there wasn't a goal. No, wasn't a goal.
South Australia managing to move it up towards Queensland's goal. We've got advantage played. I don't know whose advantage. Looks like Queensland. Oh, chopping against Queensland. South Australia's puck. So there's very little time left. So the clock is stopped on ref calls. I don't know if we go to overtime for this game, but it's tied up at the moment. We've got advantage being called. You can see from the body language of the players there that the puck is moving back and forth along the wall. Off halves and wings of both teams. Okay, Queensland just got their extra player back in. We've got a call on the play. I think this will be Queensland's. Yeah. Chopping by SA, Queensland's puck. Okay, so there's a ref timeout. They're unsure about the priority of the call. No, it's SA's puck. Looks like they whatever Queensland did, they did first, or whatever they did wrong. So it's SA's puck. Got a view of it there. We got Nina as the off half. Both the off backs, just off half, sorry, just sitting there, and no one else in view. Number 8 for Queensland, getting up close with the camera. Very difficult to ascertain what's happening here. It's obviously against the wall. There it is. Queensland have come away with it, but Emily's chasing them hard. Oh, bad luck. Defender trying to punch it away. Didn't manage to. Got a call. Obey the troubles. Puck taken right up to the middle. I don't know. Oh, that didn't look very much like a... Oh, we got time. Well, there it is. It was rather unexpected. Well, 2-2. No one likes a compromise. Well played, both teams. I've been Scott. I'm a South Australian dad, which is why all the talk was about the South Australian players. I'm sorry to Queensland. I'm unable to see the numbers most of the time. My one-armed roving reporter is Little Mike. And that's me done for today. Have a good night.